Hello, boys and girls.
Hello, Mr. Chu.
Nice to see you.
Nice to see you too.
Today we're going to talk about something. Now, first of all, Linda and Matthew, would you please stand up? Now, look at Linda and Matthew. I'm going to ask you a question. Listen very carefully. Who is taller, Linda or Matthew?
Linda.
Okay, you can say Linda is taller than Matthew. Now, say it together.
Linda is taller than Matthew.
Very good. You also can say Matthew is shorter than Linda. Try it again, please.
Matthew is shorter than Linda.
Okay, thank you. Sit down, please. Now, this time let's see Jihan and Charlie. Who is taller? Charlie is a little bit taller, right?
Yes.
So how will you say it? Charlie is taller than Jihan, and Jihan is shorter than Charlie. Try it again. Charlie, 1, 2. Charlie is taller than Jihan. Jihan is shorter than Charlie. Okay, now, Jihan, sit down, please. Now, if I stand up, who is taller? Mr. Chu is taller than Charlie, and Charlie is shorter than.
Mr. Chu.
That's very good. Now, if Matthew stand up, yes. Now, Charlie, and then who is shorter? Matthew is shorter. Who is taller? Charlie is taller. Okay. Now, Matthew is shorter and Charlie is taller. Okay. You also can say, I am taller than. Would you like to try that, please?
I am taller than Matthew.
Yes. Matthew, you say, I am
shorter
than.
Charlie.
Very good. Okay. Sit down, please. Now, today we're talking about, comparative degree. Do you understand? Comparative, compare, 比较, and comparative degree, 比较级. Who is taller and who is shorter? Who is bigger? When we talk about comparative degree, we use adjectives. Do you understand? Adjectives. 我们要谈到形容词的话呢，就可以说比较级。Do you understand? 用比较级的时候，必须要用形容词。So now let's look at this one. Okay, the first one we say
Big.
big,
Big.
big,
Big.
big,
Big.
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 So we say the elephant is big. Say it again.
The elephant is big.
What about this one?
Bigger.
No, say it again. Bigger.
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 And now let's see this one.
Bigger.
The upper elephant is big. The lower elephant is bigger. Okay. Now, what about this one? Small. Together.
Small.
Louder, please. Small. Small.
Small.
Small.
Small.
And this one is
Smaller.
smaller. Very good. So you can see the word smaller. Now, read this one.
Small.
Now, look at my mouth. Small.
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 God bless you. Okay, smaller.
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 That's very good. This one.
Thin.
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 Thin. Thinner.
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 Okay, now this one.
Young.
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 What about this one?
Younger.
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 Younger. Okay. Now, now you say, I am young.
I am young.
And then you say,
I am younger.
very good. You are younger. You are the youngest of all of them. Okay, now that's one. This
Long.
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 Long. Longer.
Very good. Longer.
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 That's very good.
Old.
Oh. Together.
Old.
Let's look at this one.
Older.
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 Okay. Now this one.
Fast.
Fat.
Fast.
Fat.
Fast.
Let's see. This one.
Fatter.
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 That's very good. Now be careful when we talk about comparative degree, and there are some changes here. Do you understand? 比较级在结尾，比较的那个东西，更小、更老、更大、更长。We add er 加上 er. Now try it. Short, shorter. 1, 2.
Short. Shorter. Old. Older.
Very good. Long, longer. And young, younger. Very good.
Thin. Thinner.
Okay, very good. Be careful. 在结尾的时候，有的地方啊双写了一个。Now look here, N-E-R and F-A-T-T-E-R. Be careful. Okay, quickly. Smaller. 1, 2.
Smaller.
Bigger.
Bigger.
And this one too. Okay. Now listen very carefully. We're going to watch the first piece of cartoon. Okay?
Okay.
好，电视机前的小朋友们，现在请你们跟我们一起来看一段卡通片，看看这个卡通片里谁比谁高。
Look at those students. They are very lovely. They are the students of Class 1, Grade 3. They are now standing in the playground. First, let's look at the boys. Who is very tall? Sam is very tall. Bill is a little shorter than Sam. And Ben is the shortest of all the 5 boys. John is the tallest of them all. Now, let's have a look at the girls. Who is the tallest of the girls? It's very hard to tell because Sally is just as tall as Jane. But they are taller than other girls. Sue is taller than Anne. Daisy is taller than Sue. So Anne is the shortest of all the girls. Now you know who is the tallest boy and who are the tallest girls. Who is the shortest girl and who is the shortest boy?
好，电视机前的小朋友们，现在呢，你们知道了吧？谁究竟比谁高 ？Okay, now when we talk about height, you know height, And when we also talk about long distance, I'm going to ask you, and also again, for example. Now, here I'm going to show you this little chart. Beijing to Nanjing. How long is it? How many kilometers? From Beijing to Nanjing is 1,160 kilometers. Now let's see from Beijing to Tonghua. 1,170 kilometers. Which is shorter, from Beijing to Nanjing or from Beijing to Tonghua? From Beijing to Nanjing is shorter. So the distance from Beijing to Nanjing is shorter than the distance is 距离. Do you understand?
Yes.
The distance from Beijing to Nanjing is shorter than the distance from Beijing to Tonghua. Okay, now let's see this one. Oh, do you know this one? Changsha. Okay, very good. From Beijing to Changsha is 1,593 kilometers. Let's see, from Beijing to Mudanjiang. Okay, that's very interesting place. Okay, that's an interesting place. Okay. From Beijing to Mudanjiang is 1,598 kilometers. Okay. Now, which distance is longer? Now, the distance from Beijing to Changsha is longer, or the distance from Beijing to Mudanjiang is longer. You can say the distance from Beijing to Mudanjiang is longer than the distance from Beijing to Changsha. Okay, who would like to try one? Who would like to say this? Who can try? Can you try? Anybody? Who can try? Xihan, would you like to try this one? Now you hold it.
The distance from Beijing to Dandong is longer than the distance from Beijing to Yantai.
Let's clap hands for her. Okay, that's very good. Who can try a new one? Qinhuangdao and Shanhaiguan. Who can try this one? Now, Titi, would you like to try this one, please? It doesn't matter. You just say it. The distance
from Beijing to
Qinhuangdao is 422 kilometers. Louder, please. The distance from Beijing to Shanhaiguan
is 438
kilometers. Okay, which one is shorter? The distance
from Beijing
to
Qinhuangdao is
shorter than the distance.
The distance from Beijing to Shanghaiguan.
Very good. Oh, that's excellent. Who can try this one? Quickly. Beijing from Beijing, 从 Beijing to Baotou. Let's try it together. 1, 2. From
Beijing to Baotou
is 832 kilometers. And then you say from
Beijing
to Qingdao is 890 kilometers. Then you say the distance from, okay, the distance from Beijing to Qingdao is longer than the distance from Beijing to Baotou. Very good. Okay, quickly. The distance from Beijing to Datong is longer than the distance from Beijing to Dezhou. Give yourself a big hand. Okay, that's very good. Now, when we talk about the distance, when we talk about things, we always compare. We say shorter, longer, big, bigger. Do you understand? Now, let's see some of the exercises. Now, let's look here. Okay. Let's look at the picture here. Who is fatter, Fred or Jim? Who can answer my question quickly? Yes, Titi.
Fred is fatter than Jim.
Very good. Who is thinner, Jim or Fred? Who is thinner? Linda.
Jim is thinner than Fred.
Very good. Who is taller, Jim or John? Who is taller, Jim or John? Susan.
John is taller than Jim.
Very good. John is taller than Jim. Who is shorter, Jim or John? Yes, Xihan?
Jim is shorter than John.
Okay, very good. Now let's look at Paul and John. Who is shorter? Yes, Charlie?
John is shorter than Paul.
Very good. John is shorter than Paul. You can see the picture and then you can tell who is better, who is shorter, right?
Yes.
Okay. Now, let's watch another piece of cartoon, okay?
Okay.
好，电视机前的小朋友们，现在请你们再来跟我们一起看一段卡通片。
Holiday is over. I'm happy to see you all again.
Me too. Hey, look there, guys. What's that? A surprise for the new term? What could it be? Wow, what a big fish! He is much bigger than my father.
And stronger than any one of us.
Look at his big mouth. He may eat us. Swim away. Wait a minute, please. I'm new here, and today is my first day for school. I want to be your friend. You are new here. How old are you? 1 year old.
1 year old? You are younger than all of us. Welcome to join us. Nice to meet you. I'll introduce other classmates for you.
That's very kind of you. Let's go.
Wow, your hair got longer. You look more beautiful. Thank you. You seem thinner, but stronger. What did you do during the holiday? I practiced a lot to keep fit. It worked. Yes. Oh, is that our new teacher? Wow, we can call him Grandpapa. He is older than all the other teachers.
Hello, I'm your new teacher. You may call me Mr. Black. Is everyone here? No, Harry the Seahorse is not here yet. He's always late. Hi, Uncle Octopus. Could you help me? Sure. What can I do? Please kick me. What? Kick you? Yes, you know, I'm always late. Today is the first day of the new term, so I want to be quicker. Please help me. Okay then, get ready. Go! Good morning, everyone.
电视机前的小朋友们，你们喜欢我们的卡通片吗 ？All right, do you also like our cartoon?
Yes!
Yes, you do. Now, just now we saw the riddle here. Now, I'm going to ask you to look at these 3 phrases. Listen very carefully. Twice as old as. Together. 1, 2.
Twice as old as.
我们说岁数的时候，谁是谁的2倍？ Now, look here. Jack is twice as old as Bill. Together. 1, 2.
Jack is twice as old as Bill.
杰克是 Bill 岁数的2倍。Okay, so here Bill is 6, and then Jack is 12. Understand? Okay, now this one. Younger than. Together.
Younger than.
This one is easier because younger than 比谁谁谁年轻，比谁谁小。So here you can say anything. You know, Bill is younger than Ted, or Bill is younger than Jack, or Jack is younger than. Okay? Now, half as old again as. 1, 2.
Half as old again as.
Okay, 这个是谁谁谁岁数的1.5倍。And Ted is 1, 2. Ted is half as old again as Jack. Ted 是 Jack 岁数的1.5倍。Now, let's do another exercise, all right? These are very interesting sentences. 我们谈到比较的时候，我们经常把什么什么比较成什么什么。Now, let's see this one. She says a wrong word and her face
As red as an apple.
She says a wrong word and her face is as red as an apple. Very good. 她说错了一句话，然后她变得脸通红，红得像一个。Very good. Now let's look at this one. He gets 100 on his English test. He is as happy as a bird. You know, the bird is very happy and flying all around. So, as happy as a bird. Now, let's look at this one. She never talks in class. She never talks in class. She is as quiet as a mouse. Who is as quiet as a mouse? 安静的躲在一个地方，不敢动。As quiet as a mouse. Now, this one. He often wears a shirt. It is as white as snow. 衬衫白得像雪一样。Very, very white. Okay, next one. She is afraid of snakes. When she sees one, her hand will be as cold as ice. Who sees a snake and your hands will be as cold as ice? 你们谁有这个感觉？看到一条蛇，手就像冰一样，害怕的直发冷。No? No, you're not afraid of snakes. Okay, that's very good. We have this little chant. Let's say it together. Clap your hands and say it. Okay, clap your hands. 1. Now, 1, 2, 3. Shorter than the giraffe. Now, you can try this one. You say, shorter than the giraffe. 1, 2.
Shorter than the giraffe.
Taller than the tiger. bigger than the elephant, smaller than the bird, younger than the mountain, older than the tree, slower than the plane, quicker than the jeep. Now,